because just 5 minutes ago I go to this and go to the middle and I see the way very dark.
Very dark.
so
Yeah.
scary for me.
Just like the Red Gates were a must visit for me in Kyoto, so was the Bamboo Forest, otherwise known as Arashiyama. And I decided to visit it during the day and night to experience both the scenic side as well as the creepy side. And it ended up being in an area I was both impressed by, but also a bit let down by as well.
It was raining this morning. I don't want to show myself because I'm naked. But damn, look at that view, bruh. That's sick cute. I haven't gone there yet. But I went there. A few other places. Man.
So I don't really remember what happened this morning. I get into it a bit later, but I didn't really record much. I just remember leaving the hotel super late just because I wanted to take it easy as I had some pretty hectic days in the past. And I wanted to see the Bamboo Forest during sundown to see both the day and night. When I did leave, the first thing I wanted was some lunch. I went to the place called Menya in Yuchi, a place close by I wanted to go to last time, but unlike last time when I went and they asked me for a ticket since it was super popular, this time I went right before they closed lunch service, so it wasn't as busy. I still had to wait in line though for like, I don't know, maybe 10-20 minutes or so. Then when I got inside, more line. Thankfully, they give you a menu to look at and you could order ahead of time to save time.
Can I get the dashi ramen with the egg?
Okay.
Black soy sauce?
Black soy sauce.
Somai?
Sure.
Hi. And biru?
Beer. Okay.
Hi.
Thank you.
Arigatou.
The food was a bit overrated though. I mean, the day before I didn't show you, but there were 2 stores of the same brand and they were packed with lines, so I thought I needed to try it because it looked so popular. And I mean, the food was great, don't get me wrong, just not to the level I expected. But the best thing about this place was the experience. There were people making the food right in front of you as you saw, and it felt like a very traditional Japanese experience.
Hi. Oishii desu.
ありがとうございます。
Kado?
Okay.
Apple Pay?
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
Sticker.
Thank you so much. Arigatou.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Oh, that was really good. But you have to love like Japanese ramen to like it. I'm not that big of a fan, I've learned. Like there's definitely like more, like it's not as intense as some other Japanese food. And I like my intense flavors. You know, with the spice and all. I mean, the ramen's good, but like you can tell, you know, I wasn't enjoying this as much as that curry thing that I had the other day. But it was still good. And it's weird because it's in one of those neighborhoods that you expect is very traditional, where it's like they only accept cash, but this place accepts card, which means that if you find anywhere that accepts card like that, it's most likely that they're going to be taxing and it's going to be more expensive than the usual one. So just be wary of that. I think I paid $26. I think that's still a fair price though, but right now we're walking to the bus stop. It's, I don't know what time. I keep finding these random fucking, like, it's crazy how many things you can find just by walking. But it's nearly 3, I'll probably get to the place around 4. Let's do it.
Not before exploring a bit of the main strip of Kyoto first.
It's the main spot though, but. Alright, so the thing I love about Japan is that they're very organized. They line up for the bus stops, whereas back in Australia, man, people were like wild animals. I just saw the bus that I was trying to get on. However, the ride is like 50 minutes and I wouldn't be able to sit anywhere, so I'm just gonna walk a bit, try to digest what I just had, which was actually a lot of food. And then, yeah, I mean, the next bus comes in like 15 minutes, so scratch that. We'll just walk backwards so that we're guaranteed a seat for this 15-minute ride. And I mean, I think 2 hours before sunset, like, I think that's all you need. And then check out the forest during night. We'll see. I haven't actually gone much shopping at all. I need to go to the toilet right now. Browse in the store, why not? Wish I had more time. Like if I was living here, guaranteed I'd be going around like these shops and stuff. Like these places look so sick. I mean, are you seeing this, bro? Like what the? Bro, like look at this. I just. Damn. Spider-Man 2. Final Fantasy Rebirth. Oh, I wish I had some time to play games still. They said there was a toilet down there. I don't see a toilet. Bruh. Oh my god. So apparently there's a Super Nintendo museum getting built in Kyoto, and it was announced in 2019 or something outrageous. It's just getting completed, but it opens in June, they say. That would be sick to go to. Fuck. Bruh, they're playing Nintendo music in the bathroom. Really?
After that little side quest, we were on the move again and tried to find the bus stop I was in search of. Unfortunately, I missed it though, and I completely went on the wrong street, so I in turn missed the bus as well. So I went back to where I was.
すみません。はい。11?
11?
11.
11?
Hi.
This is another area you can see how organized Japan can be. You had people here directing you to which line to stand depending on how long it takes for the next bus to come. If your bus number comes first, for example, then you stand in the very front. I doubt the locals care about this that much, but it makes it so easy for us tourists. Japan is not just the land of the rising sun, but it is also the land of convenience. At least nowadays, not sure about back then. But after taking a 50-minute bus ride from the city center, you arrive at the Arashiyama area. It takes that long because it's literally on the very west of the city. You can take the train, but Google Maps told me to take the bus, so that's what I would recommend. Just follow Google Maps. Unfortunately, I didn't record much of the journey there because it was a packed ride, which got less packed as we got to the destination, but it was a very nice ride. And so begins my Arashiyama experience, which, honestly, I can say right now, I didn't make the most use of. And I say that because I was not well prepared. Initially, I thought this area was just a bamboo forest, but I later realized there's so much to do in this area that you can easily spend a day at. For example, there are many temples and shrines in the area, as well as a monkey park that unfortunately closed by the time I got there.
Into the abyss. Would be nice to spend a day here, but it is what it is.
To be honest, I don't know why I left so late and spent so little time outside this day. It just goes to show, traveling for like a month or so with hardly any rest days will burn you out. So that's why. But I still have a great time and still show you guys what's on offer at this wonderful place that you have to visit if you come to Kyoto.
No camera tripods, alright.
first place I arrived at was the Tenryuji, a Buddhist temple that follows a really nice path where you can see many people dressed in traditional outfits. It was a place where you have to pay $5 to get in, but it was so incredibly worth it because it was beautiful.
It's a nice, peaceful place.
And as we got to the end, we already saw some hints of the bamboo forest. That's when, as soon as we exited, we were greeted by the entrance of it, and my god, was it nice.
It seems like it's only that one area that looks scenic and nice.
Yeah, that was one thing I didn't expect. The actual main forest was so small, it was like a sliver. That's why, as you saw, I didn't even record that much. You'll see more of it as we return there a bit later, but for now, we walked around a bit and found a smaller forest.
It's still light out, but it is cloudy. Noon would be better, but it feels like all the sun's getting sucked out because it's so high up.
I took some good photos around the place, which was nice. There were people wearing traditional outfits, having photo shoots of their own as well. And it was a nice walk through a very traditional part of town. Once you arrive at the end of the trail, you have a choice of going left or right. We went right last time and didn't really find anything that interesting. But this time, we headed left and found something way more remarkable.
Alright, going left side. I went the right side and there was literally nothing, so. So it seems like it's only that one spot. This place is less creepy than the other place. Way less creepy. And people are saying, oh, don't come here at night, you know, it's scary and shit. You don't know once you're actually here.
Yeah, after having a taste of the red gates at night, I wanted to experience the creepiness of this place at night also.
Just use my action camera because I feel like there's no point in getting out my big camera. But that part was a bit underwhelming. I thought it would be like an hour long trek through bamboo, but it in reality it was like 5 minutes for that main part, and then 5 minutes for another small part. Yeah, I heard the main path, right, there's a divide left and right. Most people go to the right, and I did because all the labels said that the right path had stuff, but if you go left, it's actually baying too. So at the start there was a car there, so I didn't know you could go there. But in the left, got this really cool kind of garden area, toilets, and apparently an observation deck at the over here, which is why there's not that many people here, because there's no sign. Like, most people want to go where the main shit is, or where it tells you to go. But if you go off the beaten path, that is the best thing, and that's the thing I love. Just walking around, finding your own. That's why I don't fucking like tours, right? And I was gonna go to Imperial Palace today, but I found out that it's actually closed. Monkeys. Yeah. But yeah, for that shit, you don't need a tour guide. I'm not gonna get a tour guide like I did the Imperial Palace in Tokyo. Oh, hot damn. Look at that jam. Never mind. Oh, fuck. Is this it? No way this is it. I thought this is fucking sick though. Hey, I'll tell you that much. Yeah, the reason why I'm puffing is because I have a heavy ass backpack. Now this backpack, it might not seem heavy, but my camera is actually decent heavy. And I've got a water, and you know, I'm going against the weight with holding the camera up. But check this out.
Now this place is known as the Arashiyama Park Observation Deck and overlooks the Katsura River, which is incredibly scenic. Very cold though during winter, but man, it looked amazing in person.
This is nice. I didn't tell you guys, but I was trying to take a photo with my selfie stick. That's the bad thing about not having someone with you. To take the good photos, sometimes the selfie stick's too low to take like good photos that's above like fences and stuff, so you don't get the fence or whatever. The wind was so strong. The only reason it's cold is the wind. If it's not winding, it's not cold. But my phone is kind of bare. The screen protector broke, and the selfie stick flew over. Luckily, I grabbed it in time though. But yeah, I don't know how good the quality of the footage is. I have no idea. I hope it's decent. The action camera is not as good as but it's just so much more convenient. It really is. In low light, it's not that good. But yeah, we're just stalling right now because I want to see the forest at night. Hopefully it'll be kind of dead so I can actually take a photo there with maybe the flash on. On that, yeah. Bro, I didn't know this kept going up. I'm glad I didn't wear my Yeezys. Wearing my Gore-Tex bros. That's not what they're called. Adidas Gore-Tex Free Hikers. Free Hiker 2s or some shit. Oh. Park ends here. Alright. I don't know where we're going now though. But we're just gonna walk. Looks like we go down back to where we came from, hopefully. So here's the plan, and I said this at the start, I don't know if I said it on my vlog or not, but today I wanted to try out that Mexican place, very popular, 4.7, and that ramen place, and I was like, if that ramen place is overbooked, I'll grab a ticket for tonight and eat that Mexican place, but looks like it's gonna be the other way around. And good thing too, because that ramen was really filling. I added the somai, but like still, you got a nice view of the city coming down. Probably can't see that, it's really hard to see on camera. But yeah, I think I'm gonna not eat that much at night. Get back to my hotel around latest 9, and then yeah, tomorrow Nagoya. We gotta get home early because tomorrow's gonna be a big day. Now, I definitely don't think I made the best use of my time. 100%. I don't know why I stayed. I'm at the point where I'm just like, okay, it's been, how long has it been since I've been overseas? 27 days? I could be wrong, but I'll put it down there for you once I added it all up. But more than halfway through, I'm at the point where I just want to do the main shit, and that's it. Like, the main shit I wanted to do, Fushimi Inari 100%. I went there during dark. Check out that video. That was insane, surreal experience. Would not recommend that enough. It actually felt creepy. I don't know if this will feel creepy, if you're into that kind of shit. I literally heard a boar, like, breathe out of its fucking mouth. Like, it was angry, like... But yeah, yeah, that was the, like, in Kyoto, that was the main thing I wanted to do. And the bamboo forest. And, you know, that was... And I guess the floating platform, the Kyoto Zoo something, whatever the fuck it's called. There's endless amount of things to do in one city. I feel you could spend 2 weeks in each of these cities that I go to and probably still have things left over to do, like shopping. Don't get me started on like most people just touching base on these cities, but you can actually live there by like trying the foods, doing the shopping. If I had more time, I would check out the shopping malls, you know, like. So I've already like come to the conclusion that I'm not gonna see everything, so I think I should take it more easy. Just see the main things. Yeah, I'm at the point where I'm just like, you know, I don't know why I stayed in bed until 2 today and 3 yesterday. Well, it was raining today. That was the thing. It was raining pretty hard around 12 to 1 p.m. So, but yesterday, well, I guess the day before was really hectic. Either way, I've already come to the conclusion I'm not going to see everything. As long as I see the main things. Also, traveling solo, it's definitely better to go with friends. Because you get to try out more things. Like if I had a girlfriend, for example, I'd go to Tokyo Disneyland 100%. But because I don't have anyone, going to those theme parks are a bit like, you don't need to do them. Damn, we came full circle. Wow. Okay.
But soon after, we returned to the forest as it turned night. Was it scary and creepy? To be honest, no. Definitely not to the extent of Kyoto's red gates, mostly because there were still some people here and the path wasn't very long. But maybe because it just hit night. If I went at like 9 or 10 or 11, circumstances might have been different, but unlike the red gates, I seriously don't think this place is worth going just at night. There's nothing. Everything's closed and the path is so short. And as you saw, even with the flash, the camera still couldn't make out much. There wasn't much to see, unlike the red gates. I did take some awkward photos at least.
Alright, that was fun. Not really though. It wasn't as creepy as I thought it was going to be. I wish there were less people, but it is 6:30, so I bet there'll be less people around 11.
The path back might have been creepier than the actual forest.
There's some people. I think a dad joking with his son. I didn't record it, unfortunately. Like making boar noises. And also some people like loud screaming. But other than that, I mean...
On the way back, I got approached by a scared guy.
Yeah, you should go to the end.
But in the middle, I see we have a period very light, very dark.
Very dark, yeah.
So dangerous. You also
Yeah.
go through it.
Yeah, you can go through. Use your torch.
Do you have any dangerous?
No danger.
Oh,
There are a lot of people go past.
a lot
Yeah.
of people.
Yeah, I see a
Sure.
lot. Yeah.
How
yeah.
do we have anyone in the end of this route?
Anyone at the end?
When you go to the
Oh.
end of this route, you see what?
Not many people.
Only people.
You can go there and then come back
Ah.
if you.
Ah.
Yeah, if there's no Normally not too many people at the end.
Because just 5 minutes ago I go to this and go to the middle and I see the way very dark.
Very dark.
So
Yeah.
scary for me.
Oh,
And I cannot go to continue.
well, follow the people, then you won't be scared. There's a lot of people.
Maybe.
I see a lot of people go by, so
Oh,
not too
okay.
scary.
I will be try.
Okay,
Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Bye.
That was a funny encounter, but unlike what that guy said, it wasn't really scary at all. At least if you don't go at like midnight or something, who knows what you'll find when there's no people. A serial killer or animal maybe? But like I said, this place is not fun at all during the night. It will feel creepier than the Red Gates at night, definitely, because there's literally no lighting at all, but there's nothing to do. And there's no night views, so there's really no point. But after taking the bus, we made our way back to the city center and then back to the alleyways near our hotel for some Mexican food. Now this place, as you heard, I talked about, but for some odd reason I never took a picture or video of the front of it, but it was right next to the delicious curry place I went to on one of my previous days. I wanted to go to it then, but it was packed, so yeah. But now it wasn't.
Can I get the burrito? The large one? Yep. With the beef. Guacamole. Spicy.
Spicy.
Yeah, spicy.
Okay, give me jalapeno.
Oh yeah, jalapeno, sure, yeah. Sour cream, lime.
Sour cream and lime.
Yep. Some fries.
Fries.
Yep. And Dr. Pepper. Yep. Do you take card?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
It seemed to be run mostly by foreigners, and it had Dr. Pepper, my first time seeing this drink in Japan. I don't think any of the vending machines I had ever come across stocked those. Then I had a pretty nice burrito with some chips. Unfortunately, I don't remember how good it was, but I have burritos all the time, so it wasn't that memorable because of that. Better than the one in Tokyo though, I'll tell you that much.
Oh, finally. Oh, it's so cold. Oh my god. I hope I don't get cold from that, dude. That was, whew. I mean, how many degrees is it? Actually, I'm curious because I swear it's about the same as today. Yesterday. Yeah, it's 8 degrees. That is so weird. Yesterday wasn't cold at all. And I was around the same. I think it's because if it rains and it winds, it's more colder. Dude, weather is weird, bro. But, that burrito was filling. That was large. Wish they gave me more fries. But, overall still these. Whew. Fuck's sakes. Can never get the hang of these lights. Anyway, was it the best burrito I ever had? Probably not, honestly. I still miss Guzman Y Gomez is still probably the GOAT. Honestly, I'm not even kidding. Like, compared to all the burritos I've tried here. Like, there has to be one that's memorable. But there really isn't. But anyway. I mean, some of the ratings are a bit misleading. Like, that place got a 4.7 out of 5. It was good. Could have been better. You know, it wasn't 4.7 stars out of 5 worthy. Maybe 4.1. What's that ramen place was pretty damn good. The service, okay, of that ramen place was top fucking notch. That's probably the best part about that ramen place. The noodles were alright. I mean, I'm not that big of a fan of Japanese ramen. I'm more of a Korean ramen guy. And a spicy mala noodle Chinese guy. You know, so whenever I'm home, like in Melbourne, I never ever really have ramen. Like, if there's a choice to eat out, I guarantee you, most of the time I'd be choosing like burgers or burritos or like Korean food or Vietnamese food. Those are my favorites. So, Yeah, hardly ever have the Japanese food. Some Japanese food is good though. That curry, I want to go back. But after 8, like, if you go during peak hour, there's so many people. But maybe it's just because of a different day. I don't know. But I went after 8 today. I was actually going to take it away and bring it back home to eat. But there are so many empty seats, so. But yeah, tomorrow, Nagoya, I will see you fucking there.
Stay tuned for that video, because the reason I didn't go full at ham this and the last video was because I was preparing for a jam-packed day in another city. The next day. Something I had to do since it was going to be my only day there, so I might as well make the best use of it, I thought. And it was one of the best experiences I had in Japan.
Right, I don't think I told you guys, but my fucking toilet has a old Japan toilets no matter where you fucking go. At least hotels. All have heated seats and bidets where you can spray your anus. Some of them even have sounds to mask whatever the fuck. I don't even know what it masks. But this one sounds like a bunch of birds at a lake chirping.